Right, well, welcome back. And we are having another ICT video. And it's going to be on PowerPoint this time. And as I promised you, this one's going to be an interesting one. So, here we go. We've got our brief. Now, they want us to create a graphic in this one. So let's go and find out where that graphic's hiding. Right, here we go. It's here somewhere. They want us to create this. Interesting. Can I rotate it? Here we go. This is what they want us to create. And I can feel some of you getting a little bit edgy in this one, thinking, Matt, how do we do that? Okay, hopefully I'll try and show you a simple way of doing it. I'm just going to take that back. Okay. And I'm going to bring down to the question. All right. Because we need to print out. So, just so you remember again, let's just have a little look further up ahead as well. We're going to need text. So as I mentioned before, that'll be in the zip file that you are given. Okay. Example how to access that I showed in the previous video, and how to unzip it I showed in paper 1. Okay. We're going to need map of diagram of National Motor Museum, the emission price we found, okay, chart we created, which is the graph, and graphic that we created in task 2B. So let's have a look. So first of all, we need to create this graphic. So I'm going to open PowerPoint up, bring PowerPoint presentation in, bring this across by the screen. Please remember, you can't use anything like this, even if you do like the winking tiger. We need to get rid of that part. And we're going to need to put this onto portrait. So I did go into this in the previous papers video. We'll just do a recap. Just pin bar that. Right, so design, slide size, custom size, widescreen, sorry, portrait, A4, and I did mention that you could change to A5 if you needed to in the previous video on task on paper 1, task 3. Maximize, and now here we go. Right. So again, if you need that, just play that back, or again, I've got more detailed explanation on the previous paper, paper 1. So let's do this picture. This is going to be an interesting part. The way I would approach this is I go to shapes and I pick a square. Here we go. Slightly shrink that down a bit. Here we go. We've got that. Sort of okay. Good. Then I need a roof. Insert, shape. I need a triangle. Here we go. That'll do. Leave it like that. There's my triangle. I now need to do, I'm just going to preview this bit with the police station mobile phone. Why make life difficult? Copy and paste that. Why don't you just drop it down a little bit in size? There you go. Move it across a bit. Right click, copy, paste. And there you go. Hopefully, there you go. We're going to be given a bit of help with the line up with the little red line. So I might just pull a little bit more that way, pull a little bit more that way. Okay, arrow time. Insert, shapes. Oh, look, there's an arrow. Yeah. Might just need to possibly format shape. That's optional. This is just me being fussy. Make the line a little bit thicker like I've done there. Again, you might just want to play that back to yourselves. So that's sort of, yeah, that's not a bad size, is it? There you go. Just click on that, click on copy again, click on the paste, do this, and then hopefully we can just do that. Just whiz it around. And there we go. That's our shape. But you're going, Matt, I need these bits in. Okay, text boxes. Insert. Text box. Put it in there. And I'm just going to type in home alarm. Might just need okay, something for me. Brilliant. Okay. That's handy, isn't it? Let's see if it'll let me do the same here. Fun. Do the same again here. Text box. No, not quite like that. Or again, the other way, if you didn't want to do it this way, the way you could do that is very quickly. I'll just show you. That was actually quite good. Police station, it did that. So let me go back. The other way you can do it is, in case your version of PowerPoint doesn't, just do text box. Just start it off normally. Just widen a little bit, like so. Remember our Format Painter trick? Highlight a little bit of it, Format Painter. It will disappear. And you can bring it down, put it in like that. Okay, see, that's another way you can do it. But I'm just going to go quickly back to this. There you go. That's your graphic. So play that back at your leisure, see how I did that. Okay. I didn't initially think when I saw that, I thought, how are we going to approach that? That is the easiest way I think we can do it. All right. I can't think of any simpler way. If any of you got better ideas, that's fine. But that's the quickest way we can do it. Now, we're meant to print off of this, but before we do that, footer. And I'm just going to check here in a minute. It doesn't actually ask us to save that graphic, but we're going to essentially show that anyway. So I'm just going to put my name in again. Apply to all. File. Print. So again, depending on how this test has been conducted, you'll either be printing off a hard copy or you'll be doing a PDF copy. So I'm just going to do this because I don't want to print off my printer. Print off the same principle. You'd select your printer. Microsoft Print to PDF, print all slides. That's fine. Click on print. And then it will take me to where I need to go. So I just need to come back. We're on paper 2, I believe. I'm here. Paper 2. Here we go. Task 3. Video. And I'm just going to put print out PDF. Right. Well, I'll actually just do graphic printouts because they have a PDF moniker at the end, so it's done. Okay. Now I'm just going to show you a little trick now. I'm just going to highlight everything. I want to see if it works. Okay. While am I doing this? Right click, group. Allows us to move everything about. So I'll just do that as a recap for you. Okay. Click on everything. Right click, group. Now we can move that about as 1. Oh, and we see I've missed the arrow. How embarrassing. So let's just check it. I've got it again. Bingo, we've got everything ready. So now we can actually crack on with the main part. So we've got our text, which they've given us, Home Security Exhibition, and we need to give it some sort of title. So what we looked at is they're called Progress Home Security. So that is who we will call it. Okay. So we'll just give it a title. Okay, so I'll go to my text box. Here we go. Security, and we'll do June 2021. Okay, and we'll just park that title up there for the moment. I'll just expand that across. So there we go. Now we need to start bringing our text across. Now, again, it's always useful to bring the text across first because it starts helping you think in your mind how things are going to be put in. So I'm just going to do that in here now. Okay, sorry, I've done my footer. Text box in. And its scores come out a little bit big there. So what we'll just do is I'm just going to bring that across like so and move that in. And I'll just shrink this down in size a little bit at the moment. So I've got that in, and I can slowly start to sort of putting things together. What is helpful is we've got an idea where this next part goes, because it's talking about automated alarm service. Now, the other thing you can do is if you highlight text here, right click, click on copy, and you click on paste like that, you can automatically put a text box in for you as well. Okay, but I'll let you work out which way you want to go. Okay, so I'm just going to resize that now. Okay, which is what to do. Typical, isn't it? Okay, bingo, bingo. And I'm going to put that another bit of text down here. Right, superb. So we've got that in. So we know that we've got to put the map in, okay, that we created, or we took from the internet last time. We've got to have this graphic in here, and we've got to have our graph in. Right, so let's start to build the rest of the document up. So that pretty much we can say is where it's going to stay in there. All right, perhaps come a little bit lower down. We'll send that across so it goes the whole way. All right, see why I've done that in a minute. Okay, for this I'll just bring in a bit. So we need to bring in the map. Again, if you follow through on the paper, you'll be seeing this from our internet search. Here we go. Sorry, off the screen, I'll bring it in. There we go. So I'm just going to copy and paste that out. So we'll just take that away again. And then what we need to do is just crop this in. Okay, so I'm just going to crop that in now. So there we go. Not quite like that. There we go. There's our image. So part of our image is now. I might just move that across here so we make that a little bit bigger. That's easier for people to. And again, what you need to remember is you're not making this looking fancy. You are making this look straight and plain forward. Okay, as easy as possible. Now, for those of you that are more observant, you'd notice I've missed something off. I missed that off, didn't I? Anybody notice? So you see how easy it is to actually miss something when you're doing one of these tests. Oh, I mean, so my obviously my excuse at the moment is because I'm talking as well. Okay, so I've got that added in. So that means I might need to do a bit of playing with this again. So I'm just going to bring this down. Our mission, which we had on our thing earlier task, is we just pump that up. Is going to be 995. Okay. So again, this is why it's important to make sure the internet task you have got everything you're going to need, because you might find you need some more information later on. So let me just change the size of Burberry statistics down here. That's it, cool. And we need to bring our graph in again, following the paper through. We'll be seeing this from a spreadsheet. So easiest way, bring it in. Hey presto. Click, right click, copy, and bring that in as a picture like so, because it's going to be a lot easier for you to resize it. Now, what you could do, as I've mentioned before, is let's try and match it in size as far as possible in width to that picture up there. So we've got that now. We've got our main bulk of what we can play with now. So let's have a try. So I want to bold that up. Perhaps make it a little bit more of a bigger title. What we could do is change that and change my font color, make that so it gives a bit more of a sticky outy look. Now, looking at this, probably our text size just needs to come down a little bit, so we'll knock it down a point. I'll just replicate that using the format painter function throughout that. Now you see, this is taking a lot longer to do than the spreadsheet. So this is my point to you. You may find that you need to take a little bit longer on this part. I'm just going to shrink that down And that's the advantage of having the grouping system. I can shrink that a lot easier. Okay, let's just move the footer about a little bit because we can do that in PowerPoint. So let's just move everything up a little bit now. So we're starting to space things. There we go. We can put that up there. Yes, good. A little bit there. That's brilliant. Okay. So I'm just going to bring that across. It lines a bit more up with that. Here we go. I've used my that, so that gives me line for that. So that gives me, there you go. I've got myself lined up for that now. So again, using those little red lines there. Little red lines have their uses. Okay, I'm just going to put that into bold. Put that into bold. Okay, we're going to have a bit of white space here. There's not a lot we can do because it's the way the graphic is. Okay. And what I can just do in the Gulliver Bone with a bit head footer there, I can just shrink that box down a little bit. Okay. And I can move that. And there you go, I've got that one nicely lined up now. So there you go. That is your basics. So I'm just going to call this a name now. I'm just going to borrow that, copy and paste OC1 in a minute, save as. Task 3, are we on the same paper? I'm just saving this into a meaningful place. That's the one. Yep, paper 2. There we go. Video. Done. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, there's your PowerPoint presentation. So yes, you could have done it a word bit to be a little bit more fiddly. I'm sorry, I'm just going to alter that because I'm not quite happy with it. There we go. That's it. It's a little bit better. Just probably a touch more. That's it. So there you go. That's an example. Again, don't need to make it look really flashy. Just keep it plain, keep it simple as you can. Yeah, I mean, so there's a bit more white space than I would like in that. I could make the text a little bit bigger, but that might overload it a bit more. But I think you got the general gist there. So I'm hoping you found that useful. That gives you some thoughts and some ideas, and shows a little bit how these tests work. So once again, thank you very much for your attention, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you on another video soon. Thank you very much.